Hi guys, I'm Maddie. Whether you're alone tonight or with your partner, what better way to spend an evening than with ice cream, popcorn, and an extremely romantic film? Here are the Goss's top 10 romantic movies for you to choose from. At number 10, Casablanca. Casablanca is probably the most romantic movie ever made. It's a perfect cocktail of wartime intrigue and thwarted love. It's one of the few movies that doesn't date, despite the fact that it was made in the 1940s. The casting is too perfect to imagine anyone else playing the parts. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman are beyond incomparable, and the screenplay collaboration is the stuff of legend. At number 9, When Harry Met Sally. Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan star in this great movie that's probably best known for its restaurant scene. "We could never be friends," announces Harry smugly. "Men and women can never be friends because the sex part always gets in the way." Sally, a fresh, fluffy, all-American ditzy blonde, disagrees. 11 years later, they're still arguing the point before finally getting together. At number 8, Titanic. James Cameron's multi-million-pound account of the world's worst shipping disaster is also a classic tale of doomed love across the social divide. On an ocean liner bound for the States, a bored young English aristocrat, Rose, played by the ravishing Kate Winslet, discovers her soulmate in Jack, a penniless Irish charmer, Leonardo DiCaprio. But it's not just the class system that's against them. A 500,000-ton iceberg strikes a hole in the ship, and their passionate affair is sunk. Number 7 is Pretty Woman, starring Julia Roberts as a prostitute with a heart of gold who finds her Prince Charming in the form of wealthy millionaire Richard Gere. In this modern-day fairy tale, Prince Charming scales a fire escape with roses clenched in his teeth and asks, "So what happened after he climbed up the tower and rescued her?" Julia Roberts answers, "She rescues him right back." Now that is a happier ever after we can believe in. Dirty Dancing is at number 6. A generation of teenage girls were obsessed with this film, which is the ultimate female adolescent romance. A smart but plain daddy's girl, Jennifer Grey's baby, has a sexual awakening with a chiseled holiday resort dance teacher, Patrick Swayze's Johnny. It's 1963, and away from the family activities, Baby is mesmerised by a below-stairs world where the staff bump and grind and lose themselves in sensuous R&B rhythms. Baby saves Johnny from a lack of self-worth. He saves her from the foxtrot. "Nobody puts Baby in the corner," says Johnny, and leads her on the stage for the dance of her life. Now for a couple of ageless classics. At number 5 is Gone with the Wind. With the American Civil War as an expansive backdrop and enough famous set pieces to win 8 Oscars, Gone with the Wind is still a simple love story at heart, though arguably it's more about the power of sex than the mysteries of love. Vivian Lee's petulant Scarlett O'Hara is a terrible pain, but Clark Gable's Rhett Butler is besotted, witty and wise enough to make his kicking down of the bedroom door an act of passion rather than brutality. Few these days read Breakfast at Tiffany's, but we just keep watching the film and have made it our number 4 choice. It transformed the book into a poignant love story where two lost souls, Audrey Hepburn's high-class call girl Holly Golightly and George Peppard's failed writer, find each other in bohemian New York. And 40 years later, every girl still wants to be an Audrey-style Cinderella, walking down Fifth Avenue in a Givenchy dress. Our number 3 may surprise you. A Walk to Remember. This 2002 romance, based on the Nicholas Sparks bestseller, features Landon, played by Shane West, who falls for Janie, played by Mandy Moore, only to find out that she is stricken with terminal leukemia and has stopped responding to her treatment. In their final days together, Landon helps Jamie live life to the fullest, crossing off amazing items from her bucket list. A very similar storyline to the classic love story. And now for number 2. Love Actually, directed by Richard Curtis, is probably one of the most heartwarming films ever made. Despite having a festive theme, it's a light-hearted comedy perfect to watch any time of the year. Keira Knightley, Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson and Emma Thompson are among the many stars who appear in this fantastic film that looks at love in all its various guises. If you haven't seen it, where have you been? Rent it now. And finally, fanfare please, our number 1 absolute fave is The Notebook. Ryan Gosling made women around the country swoon when he romanced Rachel McAdams in this 2004 flick based on the popular Nicholas Sparks novel about a couple who fall in love in the 1940s. The Notebook is an all-time favourite of everyone who loves romantic movies. This is an outstanding and touching love story of lovers Ali and Noah who just can't seem to get it together. They're deeply in love but run into trouble at every turn, thanks to meddling families and other relationships. However, the story of their love, written in the eponymous Notebook, proves that it really does conquer all. We would love to hear your most romantic films. Just let us know in the comments below.